back to the Pretzel Studio online. I'm going to lead you this morning through a nice, relaxed, really slow flow class. Just bringing in some of the basic postures as well, so if you're new to yoga or want something a little bit softer, then this should be an ideal class for you. So sitting comfortably, legs crossed, all legs out in front. If you prefer to sit on a little pillow, do. Just rest the hands on the backs of the knees or on the lap, closing your eyes. And just taking a few nice deep breaths. As you exhale, dropping any tension from the shoulders. Relaxing the body. Relaxing the breath. Good, on the next exhalation, dropping your right ear down towards the right shoulder. So stretching through the left side of the neck. Inhaling, coming back to the centre. And as you exhale, dropping the chin down towards the chest. Inhale to the centre. And then as you exhale, taking the left ear down towards the left shoulder. Try and keep the shoulders relaxed, so it's the neck that's stretching. Inhale to the centre. Exhaling, chin to the chest. So just moving side, centre, side with your breath. Next, when we come to the centre, staying here, open your eyes. Interlock your fingers, turn your palms face down, and as you inhale, let the arms reach all the way up, and just taking a few breaths whilst you're here, lengthening through the rib cage, through the spine. And then exhale, release the arms wide. And again, inhale, let the arms reach up. Exhale, release. And again, inhaling up. And this time as you exhaling, release the arms, taking the left hand to the right knee, right arm behind, so looking over your right shoulder. Inhaling, coming back to the centre, letting the arms lift. And as you exhale, taking the right hand to the left knee, left arm behind, so looking over your left shoulder. Inhaling, coming back to the centre, arms reaching up. Exhaling, softening forwards, taking the hands down to the floor in front of you. And just ease the body down as far as is comfortable for you. Softening the neck. Maybe a little bit of movement through the hips. Good, taking the right arm out to the right. Inhaling, left arm lifts up. Exhaling, softening here. And nice opening up through the left side of the rib cage. Coming back to the centre, pausing here. And then taking the left arm out to the left, inhaling, right arm lifts, exhaling to soften. Again, with your breath. Good, coming back to the centre, pausing here. All the way up, taking the hands behind. So you can just lean back into the hands, you're opening up through the front of the body. Feeling that space through the body. And then coming back up. If your legs are crossed, change your legs. So whichever one's in front, taking that behind. If you prefer to keep the legs out in front, then do. So inhaling again, arms coming all the way up. Palms come to meet, exhaling down through the centre of the body. And taking the hands down to the floor in front of you, softening down. Just taking your time. Letting the body follow the breath. Softening with each exhalation. So again, right arm coming out to the right. Inhaling, left arm lifts. Taking a few breaths here. Coming back to the centre. Pausing here. Again, taking the left arm out to the left, inhaling, right arm lifts. Okay, coming back to the centre. Couple breaths here. And then ease yourself all the way up again, taking the hands behind, fingers facing forward. Leaning back into the hands to open it up through the front of the body. And then coming back up, we're going to come all the way forwards onto all fours. So into a cat pose. So feel the weight coming down through the hands and through the knees. If this is uncomfortable on the knees, you can maybe place a blanket underneath the knees, giving yourself a little bit of extra padding. And just beginning to circle the spine. Softening the body, exploring your space, exploring how the body feels. Changing direction. Good, and then next time the buttocks come back to the heels, into a child's pose, we're just going to soften down. Letting the head release down to the mat, maybe keeping a little rock through the hips. Then I'm going to stretch through the shoulders. So feeding the right arm underneath the left, turn the palm of the right hand to face up towards the ceiling, and just again dropping the head down towards the mat. So get a nice stretch through the top of the right shoulder. And take a nice couple breaths here. Then the right arm comes back out in front, taking the left arm underneath the right again, palm facing up, dropping the forehead down towards the mat. Good, unthreading and coming back onto all fours. I'm just going to come into a few tiger breaths here. So as you inhale, extending the right leg behind. Exhaling, knee comes in towards the nose. Just a few times with your breath. Inhaling, lengthening. Exhaling, knee to nose. Good, the next time the leg is lengthened behind, keeping it there. If you want to challenge yourself, maybe lift the left arm, lift up in front. So it's the opposite arm to the leg. down to the mat. Touch the toes of the right foot down to the floor. You're keeping the leg straight, turning the lower part of the left leg out to the left. Then you're taking the weight over onto the left hand, letting your right arm lift and circling the right arm. Good, right hand comes back down to the mat, turning the lower part of the left leg in, right knee comes down, and again just softening back into a child's pose. Nice little sway through the hips. Good, coming back onto your fours, coming into a tiger breath on the left side. So as you inhale, left leg extends behind. Exhaling knee to nose. Just a few times with your breath. So you lengthen with each inhalation, softening as you exhale. And next time the legs lengthen behind, keeping it there. And maybe letting the right arm reach up in front. Right hand comes back down to the mat. Touch the toes, the left foot back down to the mat behind you, but keep the left leg straight. Then turning the lower part of the right leg out to the right. So you're taking your weight over to the right hand, letting the left arm lift. And maybe just circling the left arm. Good, left hand comes back down to the mat, turning the lower part of the right leg in, left knee comes back down, and again just take the buttocks back, the heels into a child's pose. Nice little sway through the hips. Good, coming back onto our fours. Now we're going to tuck the toes under, lift the knees, and just lifting the hips up into a downward dog. Then keep a bit of movement here, so you're rolling the feet up into the toes of one foot and then the other. Nice bend through the knees. And then we're going to begin to walk the feet forward towards the hands. They don't have to come up all the way towards, just as far as you can. Come into a standing forward bend. Again, keep a nice bend through the knees so that's more comfortable for you. Maybe a little sway through the hips. And really letting the head release down, so stretching through the spine all the way to the crown of the head. And nice and slowly, in your time, rolling back up through the spine, so coming all the way up to standing. As you come up, roll the shoulders back. Interlock your fingers, turn your palms face down, lift your toes, and as you inhale, take the weight forward onto your tiptoes as you come all the way up the arms. Exhaling, release the arms wide as the arms come down, feet come down, toes lift. Good, so again, inhaling up. Exhale, release. So one more time, inhaling up. Exhaling, release. So feet come back down to the mat, arms back down by your sides. This time, as we lift the arms, we're going to shift the weight over to your right foot, lifting the left knee. So inhaling, arms reaching up, lifting the left knee. And then we're taking the left foot behind, so coming into a warrior one. So making sure the feet are a good hip width apart, so you're nice and stable down to the feet. As you inhale to the body, lift up, exhale, softening down through the hips. Just with your breath, lengthening with each inhalation, softening as you exhale. inhalation, lengthening up. We're going to come into a warrior two. So we're going to take the left heel, turn in and come down to the mat. Split the arms. Put your right arm forward, left arm back. Inhale, the arms reaching up. Exhale as the arms come wide, take a nice bend through the right knee. So inhale to lengthen. Exhale, softening wide. Just with your breath. Good, next time the arms come wide, keep them there. As you inhale, left arm comes to the back of the left thigh, your right arm reaches up. Exhaling, right forearm to the right thigh, left arm comes up over the top. And we're going to take the left hand all the way down to the mat. So it comes down, right hand comes down to it as well. So both hands are just in front of your right foot. Maybe just we're taking the weight forward through the hands so you can begin to lift the left leg behind. Then taking the left foot down next to the right. Exhale, softening down. And then inhaling, slowly rolling it all the way back up to standing. Roll the shoulders back. Okay, so we're going to repeat on the other side. So this time as you inhale, you're going to lift the arms and shift the weight over to your left foot. So inhaling, arms reach up, lift the right knee lifts. Then as you exhale, taking the right foot behind into a warrior one. And have an adjustment through the feet. Lengthening up with each inhalation, softening down through the hips as you exhale. Just with your breath, so each inhalation lifts you up and each exhalation softens the body down. Good, next inhalation lifts you up. As you exhale to the right heel, turn in and come down to the mat. Split the arms with your left arm forward, right arm back into warrior two. Inhaling, arms reaching up. Exhaling, softening forwards. Good, just with your breath. Next time the arms come wide, keep them there. As you inhale, taking the right hand to the back of the right thigh, left arm lifts. Exhaling, a left forearm to the left thigh. Right arm comes all the way up over the top, down to the mat. Left arm comes down to meet it. Have a nice bend through the left knee. Maybe taking the weight a little bit further forward to the hands as you lift up the right leg behind. And then the right foot comes down next to the left. Into a standing forward bend. Couple breaths here. Inhaling, rolling it all the way up until the arms reach up. And exhaling, softening all the way back down, hands coming back down to the mat. And just strolling both feet back out into a downward dog. Having a real nice sway through the hips. Bend the knees nice and deeply as you begin to walk the hands back towards the feet. You're going to bend the knees a little bit deeper and perhaps coming down to a squat. So you can either keep that movement through the hips or maybe if you prefer sink the heels down to the mat and just taking the hands together. So upper arms are just pressing into the shins a little bit. Again, taking the hands behind so you can soften the body all the way down, lengthening both legs out in front, hands behind. Take a nice inhalation up through the front of the body. And then as you exhale, softening forwards over both legs, just taking your time. And taking a few breaths here. Into a seated forward bend, Paschimottanasana. calming the body, calming the mind. Good, coming all the way back up. I'm going to take the hands behind, dropping down to the elbows, and either keep the head up or drop the head back. Look nice and opening up through the front of the body. And then from here, just softening the body all the way down to the mat. And as you come down, bring both knees into the chest, hugging around the knees, taking a gentle rock from side to side. Move the knees around in a circle. In the circle, reflect on the lower back. Change in direction. Okay, coming back to the centre. Taking the arms wide, palms facing up. Take a nice inhalation as you exhale, dropping both the knees to the right, all the way down to the floor. Let the head turn back to the left. Stay here, a couple breaths here. Inhaling, coming back to the centre. And as you exhale, dropping both the knees to the left, turn the head back to the right. Okay, coming back to the centre. And then lengthening the legs are down on the mat. Arms by your sides, ready for relaxation. So roll your knees in towards each other. And then let them fall away, releasing any tension held in the legs. Checking the chin is pointing down the body. And your nose up towards the ceiling. Drop your shoulders. Relax your face. Let your eyes sink into your face. Lips gently touching. Teeth slightly apart. And your tongue soft in the mouth. Lift your eyebrows and then let them drop, releasing any tension held in the brow. And relax the whole body. If you feel any tension anywhere in the body, take your breath there. See if you can ease the tension away with your breath. Allowing your breath to become rhythmic and relaxed. Don't force it. And don't let any air enter or leave your body without your awareness. With each exhalation, releasing any tension, any anxiety, any thoughts. Just being present in this moment, observing your breath. Now it's time to come back into body awareness and slowly bring movement to your fingertips and your toes. And gently moving your head from side to side. Coming back to the centre, bring your hands together and rubbing them, generating some warmth and energy. And then placing your hands over your eyes. Repeating once again. And when you're ready, having a big stretch. And coming all the way up to sitting. Thank you very much. Thank you for practicing with me.